Inshallah, in today's class, we are going to do few questions on Green's theorem in the plane. About the Green's theorem is definition, is theorem, sorry. Proof of the theorem we'll do in later on of the video. Just now we are going to solve a question based on Green's theorem. Two questions, inshallah, we are going to solve based on Green's theorem. So what is Green's theorem actually? Just remember this statement. If mx comma y and nx comma y be continuous functions of x and y, having continuous partial derivatives dou m by dou y and dou n by dou x in a region R of the xy plane. What is the region R and what is the curve? We will see in the example of the question. Okay, we will see in the example of the question of the xy plane bounded by the curve C. Then what is the statement here? Line integration m dx plus n dy over the curve C equals to surface integral, or we can say double integral, surface integral dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y over the region R, over the region R. Line integration m dx plus n dy over the curve C equals to surface integration dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y, that is double integration, over the region R, where C is transposed in the anti-clockwise direction. So when we take the curve, we have to solve going in the anti-clockwise direction, going in the anti-clockwise direction. So let me do a practical example based on this method. See here, one question is there. Verify Green's theorem in the plane xy for line integration x square minus xy cube dx plus y square minus 2xy dy, where C is the square with vertices 0, 0, 2, 0, 2, 2, 0, 2. Now let me first write what is Green's theorem here. Line integration m dx and plus n dy over the curve C equals to surface integration dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y over the region R. Now first you see here we have to draw the figure using these 4 points. These 4 points actually are the vertices of a square. You see here, let me start. Suppose I am drawing the square here. Suppose this x-axis, this is y-axis. Suppose this is origin, and suppose this value of x is 2. So suppose this value of x is 2. So this line is x equals to 2, and sorry, y equals to 2, and this line is x equals to 2. This line is x equals to 2. This line is y equals to 2. So this point will be 2 comma 2, 2 comma. This point, since on the x-axis its y coordinate is 0, this is 2 comma 0. X-axis means y coordinate 0. Y-axis means x coordinate 0, 0 comma 2. So this becomes square. Let you write the vertices 0, A, origin O, A. This is suppose B. This is suppose C. So this is called curve O, A, B, A to B to C to O. We have to go and the anti-clockwise. We have to find the closed line integration of OA, then AB, then BC, then CA. And this is the left hand side along the line OA, then AB, then BC, then CO. Whatever answer we have get, we must note this as equation 1. Then we have to go in surface integral. This surface is called surface integral. This is the region R. Inside the curve, whatever the region, this is region R. So we have to solve this later. Okay, first let me see for the curve integration. So one more thing is this line is x-axis, so its equation will be y equals to 0. This line is parallel to y-axis. This line is x equals to 2. Parallel to x-axis means y equals to, sorry, parallel to y-axis means x equals to distance. Parallel to y-axis, x equals to distance. Parallel to x-axis, y equals to distance. Distance is 2 here. So parallel to y-axis is x equals to distance. Parallel to x-axis is y equals to distance. Distance is 2 here. And this is y-axis. Y-axis equation is x equals to 0. So we got the equations of all the squares, all the sides of the square. This is y equals to 0 x-axis. This line is parallel to y-axis, x equals to distance. Line parallel to x-axis, y equals to distance. These are the lines. So let me do one after one. What is the question? Once more, I'm writing the question here. line integral, what we are having, x square minus xy cube dx plus y square minus 2xy dy. So first let we go along, I'm writing like this, along OA, along OA. So what we can say along OA, we are having y equals to 0. If you differentiate, differentiation of y is dy, differentiation of 0 is 0. So how the limits of x here? Limits of x from here to here is 0 to 2. Here x is 0, here x is 2. So limit of x will be x equals to 0 to x equals to 0 2. So in the question we will write y equals to 0, dy equals to 0, and the limits of x will take x equals to 0 to 2. We'll change the question. Okay, so this is the first along OA. Then after that we have to find AB, then BC, then CD. So let me solve this one. Now this curve integration will be in terms of x, because y is constant here. So what are the changes of x from here to here? X is variable, y is constant, y is 0. So x equals to 0 to 2. Here we have to keep dy 0, so this will become 0, this will become 0, dy is 0, so this will become 0. Here y is also 0, so this will become 0. What is left here? Only x square is left here. X square dx equals to, once more you see here, uh, x square, what here, dy is 0, so this is 0, y is 0, this is 0. What is left? Now integration of x square is x cubed by 3. Limits you write here 0 to 2. Now upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit means in place of x 2 minus lower limit is 0. This 2 cube is 8 by 3. So we got this integration as 8 by 3. I'm writing here because we have to rub the code. I'm writing here for at the last we can see from here. Okay, so we got one value along OE. Then we have to do along AB. I'm doing here itself because it takes space more. I'm solving here itself. So this is the first. Now let me take along AB. Now tell me what is along AB. What is the equation of this line? AB line is equation is x equals to 2. X equals to 2. But if you differentiate x, it will be dx. Differentiation of constant is 0. Differentiation of constant is 0. You see here from here to here y changes. X is 2 only. Here also x is 2. Here is x is constant. But y changes from 0 to 2. Here y is 0. Here is y is 2. So we can write like this, y equals to 0 to y equals to 2. Now in this question what we have to write, in place of dx 0 means this all will become 0. In place of dx, if you keep 0, this will be 0. So what is left here? We have to integrate in terms of y equals to 0 to y equals to 2. Now dx is 0, so this is 0. You write y square as it is, y square minus, in place of x you have to write 2, so 2 2s are 4, it will be 4y dy. Now integrate this one. Integration of y square is y cube by 3 minus 4 into integration of y is y square by 2, 0 to 2. Once more you see, integration of y is y square, y cube, y square is y cube by 3. Integration of y is y square by 2, 2 ones are 2 twos are. Now if you keep upper limit, 2 cube is 8 by 3 minus 2 square is 4, 4 twos are 8. Lower limit is 0. Once more you see, 2 cube is 8 by 3. 2 square is 4, 4 2 is 8. You take LCM, 8 3s are 24. 8 minus 24 by 3. This will be minus 16 by 3. So I'm just writing here minus 16 by 3. Minus 16 by 3. Okay, now let me see the next. Now we finished along OA, AB, then we have to go along BC. Along BC, along BC. To tell along BC, what we are the equation we are having, y equals to 2. If you differentiate y dy, constant 0. Now what is here, watch carefully, from here to here x equals to 2 to 0, don't take 0 to 2, we are going anti-clockwise. So x equals to 2 to x equals to 0, x equals to 2 to x equals to 0. Now we have to substitute these values in the equation. So what will be this one? Therefore dx means 0, sorry, here y is 0, dy is 0, no, so this will all become 0. Here we have to keep y equals to 2. Now see here, integration of x equals to 2 to 0, x equals to 2 to 0. You write x square as it is minus In place of y, if you keep 2 here, 2 cube 8, so this will be 8x dx. So let me integrate this one. Integration of x square is x cube by 3. 8 into integration of x is x square by 2. Sorry, 2 to 0. 2 to 0. 2 ones are 2 fours. If you substitute upper limit, it will be 0. Upper limit 0 means this will become 0. No, lower it is 2. 2 cube is 8 by 3. 2 cube is 8 by 3 minus 2 square is 4. 4 fours are 16. Let me take LCM here. 3 into 16, 48. Minus of 8 minus 48 by 3. 8 minus 48 by 3. What will be this one? Minus 40 minus 1 is plus 40. So this is 40 by 3. So we got this as 40 by 3. Now lastly we left with BC is finished. Lastly we left with CO. So along CO what we solve? This value we got 40 by 3. So last step is we have to solve along CO. Now see what carefully. Along CO the line equation is x equals to 0. If you differentiate, this will be dx equals to 0. Now here y is 2, here y is 0. So y equals to 2, 2, y equals to 0. Now let me substitute here, because the dx 0, this is complete 0. Here x is also 0. What is left here? Just y square dy. So integration is y equals to 2 to 0. So this will be y cube by 3. 2 to 0, upper limit minus lower limit. 2 cube is 8 by 3. 8 by 3. So lastly we got this as minus 8 by 3. Therefore you see here, let me add this all. Therefore you write once more this one. Integration equals to, the first value we got 8 by 3, the second value we got minus 16 by 3, the third value we got 40 by 3, the fifth value we got minus 8 by 3. So minus plus will get cancelled. If you take LCM 3, what is left here? 40 minus 16, I think it is 24. 24. Now 24 by 3. 24 by 3 will be 8. Let me note this as equation 1. So we have done the curve integration. We have finished this curve integration. We got the value 8. Now to verify, we have to use same by using this method. So let me do this one. Now you remember this value, we got 8. So 8 is equation 1. So curve integration I'm writing here also. Curve integration, we got the value as 8. Curve integration, line integration, we got the value as 8. Let me see the same for surface integration. Now surface integration we have to compare. No, just let me write once more. What is here? X square minus xy cube dx. Now for surface integration you compare like this. Integration of m dx plus n dy. First let me find the differentiations of this. Okay, so what is m here? Comparing with this, that we are having m equals to x square minus xy cube, l equals to y square minus 2xy. So for double integration we have to find dou n by dou x, dou m by dou y. We have to find dou n by dou x, dou m by dou y. So let me find this. Dou m by dou y, dou m by dou y. So with respect to y, we don't have y here, 0. D by d of y cube is 3y square. So this will be minus 3xy square. Now we have to find dou n by dou x. We don't have x here, 0. D by dy, x of x is 1. 1 into minus 2 is minus 2y. So we got dou m by dou y and dou n by dou x. Now what are the limits for x and y? This is constants here. We don't have to take any trouble. We have to take the limits of x equals to 0 to 2. We don't have any curves. These are the straight lines. No, so we can take directly y equals to 0 to y equals to 2. Now let me find the surface integration of dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y dx dy region equals to, let me do one thing. I'm taking x outer limits, x equals to 0 to 2. Let me first integrate with respect to y. Integration of y equals to 0 to 2. What we are having? Dou m by dou y minus dou n by dou x. First we have to write dou n by dou x. This is minus 2y minus dou n by dou x. This is dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y. This is again minus, so minus or minus will be plus 3xy squared. First we are integrating with respect to y, then with respect to x. Now see here, let me solve this one. With respect to y, first we have to solve with respect to y. So you write this as it is, integration x equals to 0 to 2. Now if we integrate with respect to y, minus 2, integration of y will be y square by 2. Integration of y will be y square by 2 plus 3x. Integration of y square will be y cube by 3. So we have to substitute 0 to 2 dx. This 2 will get cancelled, 3 will get cancelled. Integration x equals to 0 to 2. Now what is upper limit in place of y? 2. What is lower limit in place of y? 0. So if you keep upper limit y equals to 2, 2 square will be 4. This will be minus 4. Y cube is 2 cube is 8. 8 into x plus 8x. Now this is constant, so sorry 0. So lower limit will be 0. Leave this one dx. Now let me integrate with respect to x. So minus 4 integration of 1 will be x. Constant minus 4 integration is minus 4x plus 8 into integration of x is x square by 2. Again 0 to 2. Upper limit minus lower limit, 2 ones are 2 fours. If you keep upper limit 2, 2 fours are 8 minus 8 plus 2 square 4, 4 fours are 16. So 16 minus 8 is 8. So note this as 2. Now what we got, the surface integration 8, and previously we got the curve integration 8. Therefore we can say from 1 and 2 Green's theorem is verified. Green's theorem is verified. So let me do one more question like this. Now the next question, verify Green's theorem in the plane xy for the line integration 3x square minus 8y square dx plus 4y minus 6xy dy, where C is the region bounded by the lines x equals to 0, y equals to 0, x plus y equals to 1. First, we have to understand this one. We have to understand this one and draw the graph. Just now we've seen x equals to 0 means y-axis, y equals to 0 means x-axis. So I'm first drawing and figure here. Suppose this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is origin. So equation of x-axis is y equals to 0. Equation of y-axis is x equals to 0. Now what is left here? X plus y equals to 1. This is of the form x by 1 plus y by 1. This is the intercept form of line x by a plus y by b equals to 1. So x intercept is 1, y intercept is 1. So let me draw this is the line. So x intercept is 1, y intercept is 1. So this point on x-axis, y coordinate 0. This point on y-axis, x coordinate 0. So this is the origin 0 comma 0. Let me write origin as 0 OAB. So we got a triangle here OAB. So we have to, this is the curve OA, then AB, then B. And the space in this is this is the region, surface integration. So let me do start. First we have to go along OA for line curve integration, then AB, then BC. This will be our left hand side. Green's theorem, left hand side. After that we have to find the right hand side. For what is Green's theorem actually? Let me write once more. Green's theorem. What here? Curve integration, line integration m dx plus n dy equals to surface integration dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y dx dy over the region R. So let me find for left hand side. We will evaluate. This is curve integration 3x square minus 8y square dx plus 4y minus 6xy dy. See here, one after one, let me solve this one. First let me go along OA. Along OA. What is the equation of OA? Y equals to 0. Therefore dy will be also 0. Now x value goes from 0 to 1, x tends to x from 0 to 1. So in this question we have to keep y equals to 0, dy equals to 0, and we take the values of x limits as x equals to 0 to 1. If we keep dy 0, this will all become 0. And y means 0 means this also become, what is left here? 0. Just we left with 3x square dx. Now integration, what is, you write 3 as it is. Integration of x square is x cube by 3, x power n plus 1 by n plus 1, 0 to 1. This 3 will get cancelled. Upper limit is 1 cube, 1 minus 0, 1 minus 0 is 1. So along this we got 1. I'm writing here, okay, this value we got 1. Just to remember this one, don't write u in the figures, okay, because the space is small. After it we have to hide, we can have the values here. So this value along OA, or else along OA we got the value 1. So let we continue along. Now OA is finished, we have to take along AB. Along AB, see here we have to continue here. Watch carefully. Along AB, what is the equation we are having? This equation is x plus y equals to 1, x plus y equals to 1. I am doing one thing, I am changing this in terms of y. So y will be 1 minus x, y will be 1 minus 1 x. This will be little different lengthier. Watch carefully. In place of y we can change 1 2 3. We have to change 3. Let me find here x. Only we are having two terms of x here and here, it will be easier. So what will be x here? Bring this y here, x equals to 1 minus y. So we can write in place of x 1 minus y. Along AB, the line equation is x plus y equals to 1. We have to find either x or y from this. I am changing x because we have to change only two terms, here x, here x. If we change y, we have required three terms, here, here, here. So I am writing x. Now differentiate. If you change, differentiate this, x differentiation will be dx. This is constant 0 minus y differentiation is dy. So we are completely changing in terms of y. In terms of y, you change x in terms of y 1 minus y, you change dx in terms of y minus dy. Now limits also we have to take in terms of y. So what will be the limits from here to here? Y, here y value is 0, here y value is 1. Watch carefully, this y value is 0, this y value is 1. So y equals to 0 to y equals to 1, y equals to, sorry, y y equals to 0 to y equals to 1. Here y is 0, here y is 1. So let me change this question now. Now we have to take the limits, what, in terms of y. See here, this limits we are taking in terms of y. Integration of y equals to 0 to 1 x. In place of x we have to write this, 3 into x is 1 minus y whole square, 3 into x is 1 minus y whole square minus 8y square into dx. In place of dx must write minus dy. In place of dx minus dy plus 4y minus 6 into x. X is 1 minus y into y, 6, 4y minus 6 into 1 minus y into y whole dy. Now we have to solve. Let first simplify this one, then we will integrate, then we suppose the values, put the values. Now see here, first let me do one thing. Integration of y equals to 0 to 1. Expand this one, a square means 1. 1 into 3 is 3, minus 2ab, minus 2y, minus 2 3 is 6y, plus b square, y square into 3, 3y square. Now let me do one thing. 3y square minus 8y square will be minus 5y square, minus 5y square into minus dy, into minus dy. A square 1 into 3, 3 minus 6, plus 3y square minus 8 is minus 5y square. Finish. Now here also let me do one thing. Multiply this 4y minus into plus minus 6y. 4y minus 6y will be minus 2y. 6 ones are 6 into y, 6y. Minus 6y plus 4y is minus 2y. Now minus into 1 is plus, 6y into y, 6y square dy. Okay. Now lastly let we take y equals to 0 to 1. Let me take dy common. If we take out dy outside, what is left here? Minus. Now multiply minus, minus into minus plus, minus into minus plus, plus 5y square plus 6y square is 5 plus 6 is 11y square. Once more you see, minus into minus plus 5y square plus 6y square is 11y square. Let me go for y, minus into minus plus 6y, 6 minus 2 is 4y. Now lastly minus 3, we left with only minus 3 dy. Now we have to integrate this now. 11 into integration of y square is y cube by 3 plus 4 into integration of y is y square by 2 minus integration of 3 will be 3y 0 to 1. So if you keep 2 ones or 2 twos, if you keep upper limit, it will be 11 by 3 plus 2 into 1, 2 minus 3 into 1, 3. 11 by 3 minus 1, lower limit is 0. 3 ones are 3, so this will be 8 by 3, I think. 3 ones are 3, 11 minus, so we got this next one as 8 by 3. Along AB, we got 8 by 3. Now lastly, we have to do one more, no, along BO. Now the triangle two sides we have covered. Now we have to go for the third side. Is here we completed OA, then AB. Now we have to go along BO. Along BO. Now you see here along BO, what's this equation? X equals to 0. If you differentiate, dx equals to 0. Here y is 1, here y is 0. So y equals to 0 to y equals to 1. So let me substitute here integration y equals to, y equals to 1 to y equals to 0. Y equals to 1 to y equals to 0. So y equals to 1 to 0. If you keep dx 0, this will be 0. If you keep y this 0, this will be 0. What is left here? Only 5y is left, 4y. 4 integration of y is y square by 2, 0 to 1. 1 to 0. 2 ones are 2 twos are. 2 into upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit means 0. Lower limit means 1. This will be minus 2. So this is minus 2. Therefore, now we got the left hand side. See here. So let me change this one. So again, you write this question. Now this continue this one. The first value we got 1 plus second value 8 by 3, and the third value just now we got, what is this value? So this value is minus 2. This will be 8 by 3. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Take LCM. 8 minus 3 was a 3 by 3. 8 minus 3 is 5 by 3. So let me note this as 1. Let me note this as 1. So we got the curve integration. Now we have to go for the surface integration. So let me note this 5 by 3 as equation 1. Now the right hand also we must get 5 by 3. Now for the surface integration, we have to compare and find. We have to compare like this: integration of m dx plus n dy. So what is m here? 3x square minus 8y square. N is 4y minus 6xy. So we have to find dou m by dou y. So with respect to y, don't have y here, 0. Y square is 2y, so minus 2, 8 is 16y. Dou n by dou x. With respect to x, we don't have x here. X is 1. 1 into minus 6 is minus 6y. So you see here limits. We are having x limits and y limits. Watch carefully. X limits you take constants. X equals to 0 to x equals to 1. We have seen this in multiple integration. If you go there, you will have the concept multiple integration. Whereas you take y equals to 0 to, this is the line. From this line you must get y value. Y equals to 0 to y equals to 1 minus x. Bring this x here. Watch carefully. X values you take constant from 0 to 1, whereas you take from y value from 0 to y 1 minus x. 0 to y equals to 1 minus x. We have to take one value in terms of constant and the other values in terms of the variable, like this here. So see here, x we are taking from 0 to constant, 0 to 1, whereas y is 0 to this line, 0 to this line. So this line y value will be, bring this by x here, y equals to 1 minus x. So let me solve this one. Constants you have to write outside. Integration of 0 to 1, x value 0 to 1. Now we have to write integration of y equals to 0 to 1 minus x. So see here, watch here, dou m by dou y minus what we are having here, dou m by, let me solve here, minus dou n by dou x. So this will be dou, first we are writing dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y. So this will be minus 6y minus 6y, sorry, minus 6y minus, again minus 16 means plus 16y. So what is left here actually is, otherwise we write one step. What here, dou n by dou x is minus 6y minus 16, again minus means plus 16y dy then dx. x equals to 0 to 1. Now let me integrate. This is 16 minus 6 is 10y. So integration of 10, y is y square by 2. So we left with 0 to 1 minus x dx. 1 minus x dx. 2 ones are 2 5s are. Upper limit minus lower limit. X equals to 0 to 1. If you put upper limit, this will become 5 into 1 minus x whole square. Lower limit is 0. Lower limit is 0. So we have to integrate with take out 5 common. Integration of x square is x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. 0 to 1. But one thing is left here. When we integrate internally, we are having minus x. No, this is actually minus 1. So you have to divide by minus. So let me take upper limit minus lower limit. Take this minus 3 outside. Because here the coefficient of x is minus 1. The coefficient of x is minus 1. You have to divide by minus 1. Integration of x square is x cube by 3. Integration of x square is x cube by 3. Internally, we are having coefficient of x is minus 1. So we have to divide by minus 1. So you take out minus 5 by 3 outside. Now if you apply upper limit 1, so 1 minus 1 will become 0. 0 by any number, 0 minus lower limit. If you apply lower limit, this is 0. This is 0. What is left here? 1 is left here. So minus minus plus 5 by 3. Now let me note this as equation 2. And the curve integration also we got here 5 by 3. And the surface integration also we got 5 by 3. Therefore, at last you write from 1 and 2, Green's theorem is verified. So we have done 2 questions based on Green's theorem. Inshallah, in the next class also we will do 3 more questions to get more practice on this Green's theorem. So I request to the students to like, share and subscribe my channel. Inshallah, we are going to continue the next class.